Hi, everyone. Goddess of Radical Self-Love from MECA. Make everyone count always. We are a support network for radical self-love and self-care with focused attention on caregivers and care receivers. When our community's most vulnerable feel supported and valued, care receivers, and those who care for them, caregivers, we all can rest assured we feel supported and valued as well. So today is Walk and Roll Away Wednesday. Walk and roll for those with mobility assistance, right? From what is no longer serving you or your higher purpose, correct? So we're going to start out, yes, with our guardian angel cards from Debbie Malone, which I already pulled. And they actually do coincide pretty well with what I wanted to talk about today. We got number 20, Angel of Love, and 30, Angel of Soulmates. So the Angel of Love, you are a loving being of the universe. You are full of love. Now it is time to share it with another. You have received this card because your angel of love has heard your prayers for assistance with finding love in your life. As human beings, we all deserve to be loved and to be able to share love with another. Are you hoping to attract your significant other? If the answer to this question is yes, it is now time to surrender any fears, worries, or doubts you have about finding the one. Pay attention to your angel of love's subtle messages and signs that she will share with you. You may find that you are offered random invitations to events that you wouldn't normally attend. If this is the case, listen to your angel as she is guiding you so that you will be given the opportunity to meet that someone special in your life. Sometimes when we do things spontaneously, I'm just not even going to do it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Spontaneously, yeah, so whatever. And we listen to our angels, we are surprised by the outcome. Who knows, your future partner could appear out of nowhere. If you are currently in a relationship and the romance has disappeared, or you are experiencing difficulties with your relationship, it is time to call in your angel of love so that she can assist you with your current situation. She will help you to put the romance back into your life so that you and your partner can rediscover your attraction. She will give you ideas of how to romance your partner and reconnect. Your angel of love is not only concerned with bringing a lover into your life, she is here to shower you with love. Your angel of love wants you to realize that you are loved and you should shower yourself with self-love. Ooh, don't we love that? Yes, you're right.
Battery is low. Please recharge in kind.
That's odd. Sorry, still sick.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Sorry, we're experiencing technical difficulties. I hope that wasn't a sign. Well, just to stop and maybe reread that sentence, since we are all, masters of radical self-love now. Your angel of love wants you to realize that you are loved and you should shower yourself with self-love. Yay! Radical self-love. You possess many gifts and love is one of them. This card can also be a gentle reminder for you to tell those who are important to you in your life that they are loved. It is time to share the love and be surprised by the ways in which love is returned to you. I'm sorry. Still thick. Affirmation. I am surrounded by the positive vibration of love. I attract love into my life, which makes my life complete. Yes. I'm only reading the Angel of Love card because the Angel of Soulmates, pretty much same difference. Yeah. I think we should work on ourselves first. This is the goddess's, goddess of radical self-love's first step, self-love. And I think the Angel of Love summed it up there in the end. So I'm going to pause it for 1 second so I can show you how much love my self-love has brought into my life and brought such amazing people who do such amazing things, earth angels, when I am down. So, hi everyone. So I just wanted to say really quick before I go and do my self-care tub time that I had some earth angels stop by and deliver this. When you have earth angels, friends in your community who stop by to deliver gifts like this, yes, you know they're the real deal. Thank you so much, Earth Angel number 1 and number 2. You warm my heart each and every day. And now my bath. Mwah. Thank you. So wasn't that an amazing treat that our Earth Angels dropped off for me? Yes, and we're sharing. I'm sharing, obviously, with the Conscious Queen. Yes, it just really does feel good to know people care about you when you're not feeling well, and even when you're feeling amazing, just to have a little word of encouragement and a little gift now and then. Thank you so much, Earth Angels. I'm sorry, I'm going to be doing this all the time. Yes. It's almost over, I can tell, so it's all right. It makes this a little difficult, but you guys will understand. So, walk and roll away Wednesday, right? Walk and roll away from what's no longer serving you. So I wanted to start kind of by backtracking a bit. First, for those of you who are new to us, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much to our usual family members who already are subscribed. Remember, you can just hit the bell for up-to-date videos and for liking, commenting. I really do want to know what you all are walking away from, or how the Walk Away Wednesdays, Roll Away Wednesdays are going for you. Yes, comments are appreciated. I just want to, let's have some family talk and sharing with others so that we can all, find our radical self-love and self-care together, as well as support our caregivers and care receivers, which need it so much. As you all know, I am a caregiver and a care receiver. We all are. We all do both. We all give care. We all receive care. That's how it works. That's how this whole world works. Yes. So I'm going to be coughing this whole time. I really should get a cough drop, but nah, I'll wait. So the Walk and Roll Away Wednesdays, I'm giving examples for myself because I am a work in progress. We all are. but I am a conduit of and for a source. So the idea is that you all can learn from me, right? As much as I can learn from you, if you would comment. But what situations I'm walking away from, situations, people, events, thoughts, really more or less behaviors, thoughts are really where the key elements are, because everything else is just a mirror of our thoughts. Then you as well can use those in your own personal life. So to begin with, before any of this ever started, before the Goddess of Radical Self-Love, I had to walk away from certain things, like, not that they don't ever pop up again, okay? It's constant. It's a daily practice. So that's why the meditation is so important, to stay centered and kind of revisit where things are. And of course, manifest what we want in our lives. So you have to make a conscious decision about some of these things, like walking and rolling away from fear, right? Worry, doubt. So those are the main players that we really want to concentrate on when things pop up in our lives and we're like, oh, is this out of fear, doubt, or worry, right? We can reassess and use our power and, the chakras that we have cleared and cleansed and revitalized to find what we need to get through any situation and focus on all the possibilities of positivity instead of the possibilities of negativity. So that's really where it starts. You have to have those things in your mind, out of your mind, really. No more fear, doubt, or worry, okay? Then we have the weekly ones that come up. And the weekly ones that I'm doing, what we've walked away from, like hermit mode, right? And anger. Geez, I can't remember them all right now. They're getting to be too many. So those are still wrapped around fear, doubt, and worry. They're all these little ones. They're not little. They're huge, but they're still wrapped around those things. So it's just kind of more identifying further, getting in there. And it's not like they never creep back in, like I said. It's just when they do pop up, we can go, aha, you're in hermit mode for non-self-care, right? Like there's a difference between hermit mode for self-care and hermit mode for anxiety or worry about going out into the world and dealing with people or situations, right? So I just wanted to give a little backstory in case some of you needed to be caught up, and explain it a little further. So this week, yes, I was actually just instructed. Obviously, I get my information through experiences. So I don't always understand until sometimes the day of, the hour before. Sometimes it's in my dreams. Sometimes the messages come through of what I'm supposed to walk and roll away from. Well, it's normally within a short period of time, within like a 24-hour period of time. But so this week, I walk and roll away, at least for me, is not accepting responsibility for other people's issues. I'm like, I don't know how to say it completely, totally correct. So I'm actually pretty good. I'm actually really good at accepting responsibility for my own actions because I'm a creature of learning. So I always want to learn how to be better. So I don't repeat the same mistake. So I'm pretty good at identifying where I'm messing up. However, now through the meditations, I really do follow that back to a core so that I don't have to keep on making the same mistake over and over. Like, why do I keep on doing this? Or why is this creeping back in? However, a lot of times I have taken on the responsibility of other people's mistakes, or let's say we have a confrontation, not a total confrontation, just like a misunderstanding even. I would take full responsibility and say, this was all my fault, right? Like, this is where I screwed up because, well, I don't really like conflict very much. And I want to make everybody comfortable and happy and have positive, strong relationships. However, that's not really radical self-love totally if you're taking on other people's issues they need to work on, right? And it's actually enabling their behavior because they're not learning. So it's really not a loving thing to do for anyone, not yourself and not others. So, okay. So from now on, what I am told we are supposed to do, or what I am supposed to do, is acknowledge that there's a problem, especially if I see the problem, right? And first, I can take responsibility for my part in it, because no matter what, you are playing a part in it, whether you're misunderstanding or whether you're actually acting out of character, right? So allow the other to take responsibility as well. However, do not accept blame for things that you did not do. And when you can easily spot someone who is bending the truth, you can easily say, I do not accept that. So I don't accept that as my reality because that's not what happened. And you can say what happened, or you don't have to say anything at all. Just say, I don't accept that as my reality. That is not what happened in my perception. So you can state your case if you would like. But if they're not going to willingly take responsibility for any part in it after you've already taken responsibility for your part in it, you might want to pay attention to that relationship. Okay, I'm totally just getting this information now because I was not planning on saying that. If they're not taking responsibility for any part of a conflict or a misunderstanding, they might not be in your energetic level to continue down the same path with you. So you always have to be on the same energetic path and level as those you keep in your close circle or work with. I mean, obviously at your work, you might have people who are on totally different energetic levels. I'm talking about if you're going to make a contract, a deal, like partnership, that's totally different than a coworker, you know. But if you're a boss, make sure you're careful of who you're hiring. You know, you guys know. So it's all kind of using your discernment, but It's also like little tests, and it's not like to test other people. It's just to know where they are. So if you're dealing with somebody who can't take responsibility for their actions or see their actions, right? It might cause more problems later on. So you probably want to be around people or human beings who are able to deal with the fact that they're not perfect. I mean, we're all working towards the perfection of our beingness, right? Because we're human beings, somebody is being the human, but we're still animals because we're human. So we have animalistic tendencies that we fall back on once in a while, correct? A lot of those are physiological needs or safety and security needs and community or lower level ego. And we're all trying to raise up to surpass those into our higher heart, right? And be able to communicate our true selves and our knowing and unity. However, some people are still on the lower grids, and even though we're all healers in one way or another, eventually, I mean, we all are healers because we all give and receive, right? Love, even if you don't mean to, you do. Yeah. But some people just really need to work as much as they can on themselves right now. And even though I'm a healer, right? My number one priority, my number one I have to heal is me constantly, 100%. That's why it's constant self-care. And sometimes when you start speaking your truth, you're almost like, whoa, where'd that come from? Like, I just put me first. That's how, and then like what I've noticed with me is like, I'll actually backtrack and be like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. And it's like, hello. Yes, you did. You were speaking your truth. You knew what you were doing when you said that because you were practicing radical self-love. That means my worth, my value, right? My truth. And then we meet halfway, like your truth, your worth, your value, and we meet halfway. But I can't lay down across the puddle on a sidewalk for you to walk over. We have to find a way of getting over without anybody else, having to have their face smashed into the mud, the water, drowning. So, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore, and neither should you. Like, that's what the whole point is. So, it's all learning. But, so for Walk and Roll Away Wednesday, I am walking and rolling away from not accepting others' responsibility for themselves onto me. I don't know. If somebody has a better way of saying that, please write it in the comments for me, because that's way too long. Somebody has a better way of saying that. So, just one sec. Yeah. Sorry, all these distractions today. Distractions! Yeah, that's how it is as we're swimming in Pisces world. Help! I'm drowning. I'm just kidding. I'm a crab. I can swim. But it does feel pretty heavy at times. I think that's why I'm all clogged up. Yes, blame it on the Pisces. Anyway, so we'll be having the meditation right after this, and I can't wait to hear from all of you about what you're walking and rolling away from. I love you all so much, so much. I am so thankful to have you here with me each and every day as a student and a teacher. Yes, I love it. I love it so much. So we'll see you in a bit. Mwah. Ta-da! Update. Yes. I figured out the terms of the walk and roll away Wednesday, which I can't believe I didn't already know because they're like my favorite things that I've said for years. No blaming, shaming, or complaining. However, we're just going to stick with blaming and shaming. Yeah, blaming and shaming. We do not take on other people's blame and shame. No. Everybody has a part and a role in the game. So let's all be responsible for ourselves. And then we can leave complaining out as well. No blaming, shaming, or complaining. Ta-da! Mwah! Love you all.